special hair today. How are you? This is Amy, your hope slinger. Yes, I have the beautiful sunlight coming in. Sorry, I almost dropped it there. That maybe is a little less glaring. How are you today? Hey, I just got done working out, as you can tell, and it was an off day. That's Frank. That's our local engineer, and he's pretty consistent with 3 train whistles at the intersection. But today he felt a little extra, and he had to go for the 4th. That's good. Good morning, Frank. Good morning, Frank. So I thought instead of fighting that, I would just ease into that and be like, you do your thing. You just do your thing. I'm not gonna fight it. Hey, in case you're new to the channel, my name is Amy Allman and I am a hope slinger. All that means is I have figured out that whatever time I have left on this planet, I'm just here to bring hope and healing. That's it. And there's something amazing that happens when you figure out what you're supposed to be doing, because then it really clarifies a lot of things. And it is a good guideline for what I'm supposed to be doing. And if people get it, awesome. Because what they're going to be getting is hope and healing, and then they will in turn be able to live their life better. And if they don't get it, it's fine too. Then they can just choose not to have that. So all I do is I'm on my front porch, and in the mornings, usually with the sun is shining, we just have a moment together. I've already finished my coffee, but I have been just sitting here watching the world go by. People are getting to work, they're getting to school. It's all the good stuff. And so that's what it is about. And so I usually bring some sort of a little hope message to you. And so I wanted to do that this morning. And it's centered around how when I went to play basketball, which is what I did this morning, then I was like, it was just off. It was off. I don't know how else to describe it other than it was very difficult. I did not feel like going to play basketball. Well, oh, see, there's Frank down the road. He's telling those people too. It's not that I didn't want to go play basketball. It's that nothing seemed to work. I was just off. And it wasn't even that my shot was off. It was that I didn't even take. I took, I think, 2, maybe 3 shots for an hour of playing basketball. That 'tis not me. So I don't know what was up with that, and I thought, now, what are you trying to tell me here, Lord? Like, what can I glean from that? And it hit me that on the surface, not everything that we go through in life will be hopeful. Not everything will be brimming with hope on the surface. But then I got to thinking, you can find the hope, the silver lining in anything that you do. And so I started thinking, at 56 years old, well, almost 56. I guess I'm still 55 for a couple months. But at this tender young age, and looking back on my life and the fact that, one of my sons lives close enough, and he comes in and plays as well, and he acknowledges me as his mother, and just a delightful young man. The fact that my body is still able to run at this age and participate in basketball. You know, the fact that I have a vehicle that I prayed for 5 years specifically to take me to said basketball. You know, just when I really stopped to think about everything that went into such a simple act of going to play basketball this morning and work out, there was a whole lot that I started to get thankful for, that I started to be hopeful for, because it's just the beginning. See, this wasn't like a one and done thing. There is hope in every single situation. Now, please don't bog down our mail department with your complaints. I understand. We are living in times where things are just flat out horrific. You will not find any hope in the happenings. But this is the interesting thing, is when we quit giving power to our circumstances to control how we feel, there is a freedom that takes place that I dare say and humbly submit is applicable to any situation you come across. No matter how bad, no matter how hopeless, no matter how awful, no matter how gut-wrenching and heartbreaking, if you can have something higher than your circumstances, that's your go-to, that is your litmus test, that is your ride or die, that is your standard, that is the standard. I'm telling you what, you can't help but feel a little hope. So there you go. That is my shot of hope in the morning, and it's kind of a big one, kind of a meaty one. You might have to chew on that for a little bit. I don't know. Go back and listen again. And most of all, I hope you have a great day. Do me a favor and like and subscribe the channel if you want to keep hearing more hope and healing. If you want to come and join me on my front porch in the mornings, if you want to hear Frank blow his whistle, all the things. We would love to have you along for the journey. So you guys take care, be blessed, know how much you are loved. Go out and make it a great day. Bye-bye.